んにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? Today we are going to learn Japanese saying. This is 初心にかえる。初心にかえる。Well, this 初心 with two kanji. 初 this is we can also pronounce はじ from はじめまして、始めます。始めます to begin or 始めまして、始めまして that is how do you do? So this kanji is used just in the beginning. In the beginning です。始めます。初心 this 心 we can pronounce also 心 our heart, our soul, our feeling 初心 so feeling in the beginning. Well, 初心 there are four meanings of 初心. The first meaning is that kind of feeling that when you began something, when you began to something, any kind of things, or your business, or anything that you began at the first time, what made you start with that thing? In that time, you felt something. Oh, I would like to do this, right? That feeling, just at the first time, the feeling that you wanted to begin something, that feeling, that is 初心. Well, in this case, 初心にかえる is that one, the first one. But there are also three other meanings. Second meaning, 初心, that is when you began learning something in the beginning, so very in the beginning, that time you began something to you began learning something, but only you only 1 month or only 2 weeks, like that. So very in the beginning of when you began learning, that time is also 初心. And the third one, this is, it means still still innocent or ingenuous. That is also 初心. So very innocent, ingenuous. The fourth meaning, that is used in Buddhism. And in Buddhism, when you in the beginning, when you decided to continue the way of Buddhism, or when you, it's not when you achieve your goal, just when you began, when you thought, well, I'd like to learn more about Buddhism, or I would like to try to get the enlightenment, or try to understand the philosophy of Buddhism, or I'm going to make a spiritual journey to get to this nirvana, like that. But in the beginning, that moment in the Buddhism, that is also 初心. So every four thing that was always in the beginning, just in the beginning. So 初心にかえる means go back to a beginner's spirit. 初心にかえる. For example, if you practice something, or you are getting so accustomed to some kind of things, so maybe you feel a little bit boring, or you think, oh, it's always the same. Then you don't feel like a very fresh way. So it's the same thing always, all the time is the same. So it's quite boring, like that. So in that time, it's very good to go back to the beginner's spirit. What you began this, and that is very, very useful. Well, 初心に帰る here, 帰る it means to return to or go back to. Well, 帰る here it is written in hiragana, but there are two ways to write in kanji. 帰る 帰る so the both ways are correct, but it depends on people or it depends on book. Sometimes it says this is more correct or this is more correct, but I would like you to explain what each of these means. Well, the first one, 帰る, this is when we focus the thing. 帰る, 帰ります. It means the things return to the original stance. The things. Or, for example, if I say, 昨日本を図書館へ返しました。昨日本を図書館へ返しました。It means I brought back a book to the 図書館 bibliothèque 昨日図書館へ本を返しました。So I get 本 this is a thing, book that is a thing. So 返します or 帰る with this kanji, this is a thing. So the things go back to the return to the original stance, original place, or original position. That is with this kanji. So the things. But the second one, 帰る, 帰ります. This is, we must focus to the person. For example, 昨日6時に帰りました。昨日6時に帰りました。I got back home at 6 o'clock. I returned home at 6 o'clock. So 帰ります with this kanji, this is the person. Person is going back to some place or returned to some place with his own decision. That is 帰ります. So this is focusing to the person. This is focusing to the thing. So some books says, oh, it is correct to say with this kanji, 帰る, because the sentiment and our feeling, our soul is not a person. That is the object. That is the thing. So the feelings go back to the beginner's spirit. The beginner's spirit go back to in that moment. So that is the thing. It's not the person. The person is not going that place. So many books says this one. The first one is more correct. But some books says no. This is with this kanji. So there are lots of controversies. Then we can use only hiragana like this. 初心に帰る. Now I'd like to explain you the other Japanese proverb, and it's very, very similar one. And also it is used this word, 初心. 初心忘るべからず. 初心忘るべからず. Well, this 忘るべからず, this is very old style of Japanese. It means 忘れるべからず. 忘れます, the verb 忘れます, 忘れる, it means to forget. To forget. 忘るべからず. Don't. So don't forget. Don't forget 初心. Don't forget 初心. Like that. Well, so the other way, 初心を忘れてはいけません. Maybe you understand that way. 初心を忘れてはいけません. Like this. Well, 初心忘るべからず, that in English you say, don't forget your original intention, or don't forget your original resolution or the first resolution. So it seems quite opposite, but the correspond proverb in English is that one. But 初心忘れるべからず it means never forget the beginner's humility. So because 初心 that is with lots of humility. When you get accustomed to something, so you think, oh, it's very, very easy. I know it. Yeah, it's too easy for me, like that. But don't 初心忘るべからず it's necessary to have humility and don't forget the first feeling when you began, because it was all new and you were learning with lots of interests. So that is the 初心忘るべからず. I think it's very necessary for everything. Did you like this video? If so, please give me a like, and if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe my channel. Well, this video, 初心にかえる, it's because I was asked to make a video about this phrase, 初心にかえる. So if you have any questions and you write me in the commentary, and if I think I can make a video answering your questions, I may make a video. So write me commentaries. 今日もここまで見てくださって本当にどうもありがとうございました。ではチャンネル登録といいねボタンとコメントもぜひぜひお願いします。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。